Welcome to ISOAdventure.Life. I'm Lance.
I'm Teresa. Thank you for joining us as we share another adventure.
And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. So, let's make life and adventure together. I'm here with Caesar at the Great Outdoors in Evans, Colorado, and we're looking through our Rockwood Mini Lite 2511S. He's doing a great job showing us around. Thank you for showing us and teaching us all the things we didn't know.
No problem, anytime. Thank you for coming to the Great Outdoors. Let's start right here with your tongue jack, of course. Here's your ball, it's a 2 5/16. It's always recommended to get you a lock pin just in case it comes off or something.
Yeah, that was one. Gotta get a lock pin.
Which is okay because you'll still have your safety chains on there and everything like that. So chance of it coming off is pretty slim, but it's always there. Now your safety chains are rated here and it'll tell you what the pounds, everything is 11,000 pounds breakage.
Okay.
So,
oh, that's a good one.
well,
Yeah.
it should not.
Yeah.
break. So then after that you got also your 7-weight here. It does all your lighting, your left signal, brake controller, everything.
Okay.
So it has a nice little holder right here.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, that is so nice.
He's trying to figure it all out.
Definitely. And then you got your safety chains here, but you also got your safety breakaway. So this will help out just in case anything does to come off.
Okay.
The chains, say you forgot to put them on, which I highly doubt it. This will break right off.
Okay, and that pulls the brakes.
Pulls the brakes, and,
Okay.
it actually pulls the brakes on here. So your trailer just doesn't take off.
Right.
It'll stop.
Okay.
Yep. And that just goes right back in here. Just like so.
All right. So that's the unit right there. Okay.
So, any questions on that part yet? Your docking light helps out. It doesn't look like much, but when it's dark, it's nice.
Yeah.
Got your up and down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can we not?
Yeah, you don't have to. But say this switch goes out or something goes out in here, you still got the main. So that goes right.
Oh,
up
that's
in
where it
here.
goes. Okay.
Okay.
That's just in case, and you can still do it, and it's just as easy.
You don't have to kill any power to do that. You just
It's just override.
Okay.
Override. So I kind of just leave that on there. This is your dust cover here. For that.
I was just wondering
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, you don't want to get dust and water and stuff inside there. I'll make sure all this is put away. Any questions with you?
Nope.
Here's your 30-pound bottles. They are full. I put them on. They are full. Here's your regulator here. See this little tab right there?
Okay.
That is the tab which bottle you're selecting from.
Okay.
Which one?
This tab right
Oh,
here.
okay. The little
Yep.
sticking out thing.
Yeah, if you switch it over to here and you have it on,
Okay.
it'll stay green. But if you leave it off like that, it'll eventually go red.
Red. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's the only kind of gauge that they have to, indicate that it's going down.
Okay.
Now, you can't put it down at the bottom. The bad thing is it pulls from both
Oh, yeah.
evenly.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Don't do that because by the time you know it, you're already
you're-
empty on both of them.
Yeah. Bad.
Okay.
This will just help you gauge what.
All right.
If you want to go ahead and go on this side, I'll show you a couple things on this side. Here's your battery. It's a 24 series 12-volt battery.
Okay.
And you could put 2 in line.
I do want to put 2. Yeah.
You do put this positive on that positive and then jump positive, positive, negative, negative.
Okay.
That way it creates one big battery.
Okay.
Because if you put this the way it is, it's all the draw is going to come from right here. If you just jumper it, it's going to kill this one before it kills that.
Oh, okay. The other way. You
So
get
it does
both of them.
the other way, it makes one complete battery.
Okay. All right.
So here's your battery disconnect right here.
Okay.
And that you just take it out like that, and it's disconnected. And then put it in, and then turn it on. The only time you'll ever have to do that is if, and I only recommend it if you're storing this inside. If you're storing it inside, because if you kill the battery, it's not going to charge for one.
Yeah.
For another, if you keep the battery in the cold without a charge, it's going to kill the cells in it.
Yeah. So what we figured we'd have to do is when we store it in, mostly like in the winter, we'd have to take them with me. So kill the battery with the switch?
You don't even have
to
You
do that.
don't even have to do that. Just
Okay.
take them out and
Take them out.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, just because, and then put them on a trickle charge. Don't lay them on the cement.
Yeah.
Because the cement will still kill it. Because it gets
My dad
cold.
always told me that. I was like, the cement seems to draw it out or
It does.
something.
For some reason it does. Just put it on a little board or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So a docking light, another one, so it kind of helps you see. Now this is your cover to here, and also your cover to your propane bottles. And I'll put all those together when we're done. So I'll show you. Now you have a tool that a 3/4 socket, but this is what I use, a drill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I've got a drill bit at home.
yeah, it's just a 3/4, and you just get your drill and you go. So much faster.
Laughing, I was like, that was our son's job.
Yeah.
Just us.
Yep. Now you can do it easier.
Yes.
Yeah, let's not tell them that part.
Because you say, Mom, you should have done that before. So here's your water connections. So when you go and go camping, say you go to an RV park, you have full hookups with the electric, the water, everything. The city water is the one that you want to use because it creates its own flow.
Okay.
And you don't need the water pump for that. So if you're dry
Pressure.
camping, you're going to need this. This is your water tank, and you need the water pump.
Okay. So it's all city water all the way in the front on this one.
City, yeah, city and the.
And okay, and then the one in the back corner is a black tank flush.
The black tank
Okay.
flush.
Okay.
Yep. And that's pretty nice that they made that now. I like it.
Yeah.
Most of these doors they used to just
Flop.
Yeah, now it has a magnet that just stays. And it gets windy and it's still nice.
Nice.
So you got your winterization port here too. So when you winterize, you got everything right here. And down here.
Now, last time when I winterized the other one, I just basically put the off the pump underneath and went straight there. But you're saying it can happen out here?
Yep.
Oh, that's easier.
Get you a garden hose that goes right here. You know, get it pretty long because you want to put it on the board.
Okay.
Cut the other end, an old one. Put it into the bottle, and then you switch this switch down here.
Oh, yeah. You got to take the
right
screws off and open that thing up.
Just open it up and close it. So right now, I was using this to winterize. So I winterized everything. But now you just flip it over like that, and it sucks it right through.
Okay.
So this is your water pump.
That's water pump right there. All right.
And here's your filter, and here's your filter wrench. So my suggestion when you go to de-winterize it, take that off, dump it, and then de-winterize it. Because you'll get all this stuff all through. It'll take a lot to get that out.
Okay.
So now I just had these screws off so I can show you.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
So there's
Watch your head. You're used to it, I'm sure.
You know how many times I probably So this is a slide room that, on the other side, you have an override for this one.
Okay.
But for this one is a little different. It's a Swintech.
Swintech, yeah.
So the override for it is down here. You see this box right here? And it tells you step for step on there what to do to reset it, to hit it a couple times, and it should reset it. Because they're on a motor and a track system. So, and it is very critical to get this level before you do this.
Okay.
Before you
open
run
it.
in and out.
Okay.
So very critical to get it within a degree.
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay.
Yep. Any questions?
Yeah.
Got you a light in here too, and also one on that side.
Okay.
But we'll go ahead and go on that side after we go through here.
All right.
So your fresh tank, now this one, I think they said it's about 40 something gallons, I believe, or is it 60? Just
Don't
depends.
remember.
Yeah. Most of them are in between 40 to 60, just depends on the model.
Well, I think the combined grades was 60.
60, yeah. So it's 30 and 30.
Yeah.
30 and 30 on the grades.
So, okay, my question. We watched videos on these, different, not this, there's two great tanks on such a small.
I don't know why they do that. I really don't. Because this one,
it's like your kitchen sink has its own tank.
it does.
Yeah.
And it's just great.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they did that. They could have even did that and ran it all into one.
Yeah.
You know.
Just for the smaller tree. You expect it on big
Bigger.
ones,
Yeah.
but on the small ones, like, you see that?
So you get two, and then you just connect it together on a T, and then you combine it into one. So, but it's kind of, yes, kind of pain in the butt.
Okay.
Kind of weird.
That's what I thought on such a small trailer. But
Yeah.
So when you do fill up your tank and it overflows because it's a gravity fed,
Yeah.
it'll come squirting out at you.
Yeah.
This
Spray
is your
it.
drain valve, right?
Okay.
It's not the little tiny one you see.
Yeah, that is a nice.
This one, you open it up in a matter of a couple minutes, it's out. So
Nice and big.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nice and big.
Used to twist it and then drive down the road and let it dribble out.
Nope,
but
this one, by the time you even close everything up,
Yeah.
it'll be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got your gray tank back here.
Okay.
So that's your other gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, great thing too.
Gray tank too.
And then this, I forget the name of this. Rack and pinion.
Yep. Rack and pinion. You want to get a
Okay.
lithium grease.
Okay. White lithium spray
White
grease.
lithium spray.
Okay.
That just keeps it so
Okay.
smooth.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay.
Here's your refrigerator. Yep.
Why are there two?
The
Our other one didn't have two.
This one's the service bit,
Okay.
and that one's the exhaust.
Okay.
So on your other one, it was probably not on a slide room.
No.
So
No
it wasn't-
slides.
Okay.
No
so
slides.
that's why it only had one.
Okay.
The exhaust is on the roof.
Okay. A lot more room too.
Yeah, it's a lot of room, man. They could have used more of it. So you got your 110, you got your propane, and then you got your 12 volt here. So
Okay.
this is kind of more for service,
Yeah,
service
right.
wise. So keep it nice and clean, blow it out. I just blew it out, and now it's got dirty again.
No.
So
There's
just cocky.
been some videos I've watched about people that it doesn't cool enough, and they would install extra fans. Would that be down here or up there?
It'll
Or
be down here.
okay, blowing up.
Blowing up.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
we're blowing at this because right here is the compressor here, and that's the fluid that heats up.
Okay.
And it rises,
Okay.
and that's how you.
So you're trying to get that heat out of there.
Right.
Okay.
But is really, really critical to it as well. To get it all nice and
Level. Yeah.
This won't work correctly. If you
Right.
Don't level it right.
Lots of screens.
Yeah. Lots of screens everywhere. Oh yeah. This one you'll get bees in here no matter what. Unless you get a mesh screen and cover these.
Yeah.
that's
You
what
may
we
have to do
kinda
that.
Did on our other.
Yeah, they just you open it and they come out and you're like, whoa.
Yeah,
Same thing up there. They
Okay.
love it because it's nice and hot.
Yeah.
So this is your torquing specs.
Okay.
So they are torqued at 100 foot-pounds right here,
Okay.
and for your first 50, 100, 200, and 500, they want you to torque it. And it says all this right here, but also in your manuals too. It says all that. But after you do that,
That's just the lug nuts on. Okay.
Yeah. It just gets you a torque wrench from Propane. So it's really inexpensive.
Yeah.
You're not going to use it all the time, so it's not going to break.
Yeah.
But I tell everybody after this, I tell everybody to do it before you go every trip. You come back.
Yeah.
Just always keep it in the habit of doing it.
Okay.
You got on here. You got the tire pressure monitoring system.
Okay. The TPS
Yeah.
built, or I mean,
And that's what
comes
those
with it.
little yellow with the flat tire thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are at 65 pounds.
65. Okay.
Now say, because they are nitrogen filled. Say you out in the middle of nowhere and you need air, put air.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
They always, it's a big debate about that, but
Yeah,
not
I had
everybody
a-
has the nitrogen.
I had a truck like that. And I was like, well, when it runs out, and I'm like, I just switched them to air. I mean,
It runs the same.
Yeah.
It's just, it's supposed to be a smoother ride. It's not supposed to go flat as much. you know,
not as much with the air pressure not change as much.
Correct.
Okay.
But, we're so used to doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your short cord here. It's not a twist lock, but it shoves in there, but this is actually the lock for it, so it just doesn't pull right out.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so you can't just tug it out.
Okay. Good.
Somebody do a joke on
So
you
you
or something.
plug it in and twist it.
Yeah,
like
you
a-
just this just twists, and then you just pull it right out.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
It is cable and satellite ready.
Now, we only had one on the other one, and I've never known why there are two. What's the,
This one is for cable, and this one's for satellite. And it's different hookups in there.
it's just two different hookups, basically, all it's saying. Okay.
You could still
They could-
technically run it through the cable.
It could just be called A and B. It doesn't really matter, right? Okay. Okay.
So your other gray tank and your black tank's
Okay.
down here.
Yeah.
So you got your gray hair and your black hair.
Okay.
This is winterized.
All right.
now,
Already
'cause,
winterized.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yesterday I put water on board. I did all the
Oh, okay.
tests, make sure everything worked. Re-winterized it.
Okay.
We don't take no chances.
Yeah, okay.
So this is your short cord too as well.
Okay.
So it's a 30 amp. You'll also get a 30 amp to 110 adapter to go to your house.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Good.
good. That was on our list.
That was on our list.
You'll get all that in the package. So
Good.
Cool.
your
And there's-
buffer here. You can
there's-
store your hose here, your dirty hose.
Right. Okay, and this one has the bumper things on them.
They didn't have them on there, but they were inside. So.
Yeah, they come off.
Yeah, they just.
And
They'll
then
eventually come off anyways. What you do is just drill some holes right here and put a bolt through.
put a pin there or something.
Yeah, we duct taped.
Yeah, that works too.
And now it's got the cover.
It got the cover on it now, and it is a full spare. So it's,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's
What's
just to have
the
nice?
little lip on that side? What's that? On the cover.
Oh, this is just so you can feel
That's-
the tread.
That's where it's overlaps at. Okay. And then the rating on the toe thing.
That is actually
Not toe.
3,000 pounds. No, 300 pounds. I'm
300
sorry.
pounds. So like a
300.
bike rack kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it's kind of a bike rack. You know, you could put a generator rack or something. On
Yeah.
it. So
Okay.
that's what a lot of people get, that screen that goes this way, and you put the generator in the bike and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
We
Yeah.
have one of those, don't we?
Yeah, we have
We
one.
still have one?
Yeah, we still have one.
Outside shower. This is nice because they used to put it on that side over there where
Yeah.
you can't use it for nothing. I mean, you can use it, but
Right. Just
it's right by your door, so you could wash your feet off.
Then go in. Yeah. Okay.
Especially if you're at a lake where it's, sandy.
Right. And that's whether you have it in the tank or whether you have it at pressure. Okay.
Correct.
Oh, there's the flush thing.
Here's the tank flush. So when you do, you wanna just make sure you have the termination valves open position.
Okay.
That way it runs out right away.
Okay.
So it builds up again.
Oh, okay, okay. So you would be hooked up to sewer, come in here with pressure from a water hose, and it would cause it just to go straight through. Okay.
And after every trip,
let's do that.
or before the trip, go up there and just inspect the roof. Make sure there's no tears, no voids, or anything.
Okay.
We did that already.
Yeah.
On everything, and it's good.
So do you
Well,
recommend the slide out? Is that what you're going to say? Do you recommend
Yeah.
getting up there and making sure you don't need to brush something off every time?
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
If it snows and it just packs up on it, yeah, you want to
Right.
brush it off. as soon
But
as
you don't want limbs or leaves. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
Because something, if you ended up hitting something, that branch or something
Right.
would just tear up the road.
All right.
Friends in the back of lamp stuff.
Yeah.
Especially if you go off road, you
Yeah.
want to make sure you get all that stuff.
Okay.
Any questions? Low point drains under here. There's a couple of valves. They're way up in here though.
Okay, all right.
They're valves, and it'll be red line and a blue line. That's your low point drains
Okay.
to take all the excess water.
Okay.
Your door, of course. Now, say you go and your switch messes up for your slider. Okay, and there's no way to get it in. Actually, there is a way to get
Okay.
it. So you got here.
Oh, that's where it is.
And then right up against the wall right here.
Yeah, I saw a video where
Yeah.
somebody had to do
And
this.
then you just crank it and it comes in. It takes a while, but you can get it in at
And
least.
that's for the
That's good.
main big slide.
Correct. Correct. The other one is the override is that board.
Is the electronic. Okay.
Sorry about not washing it. It's just
Yeah.
been so cold it will freeze. You know?
Yeah.
Right now it's perfect. Outside outlet GFI. This is also if you want to hook up the
Okay.
for the antenna.
Okay.
You just put your
And that TV mount, the TV inside is not made to you just pull it off and come out here, is it?
no. It's
No.
not,
Okay.
it's not the
That's
same.
for a second one if you wanna.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, come this way.
Okay.
Outside prep table.
That's nice.
That's nice. And that's pretty good level. I mean, some of them are so high I could barely get up. So you got a griddle. Now, there's some people that are like they're fans of the griddle,
Mhm.
there's some that are not. Because I like the grill. Because I like to put grill marks on the hammer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just me.
We have a grill anyway. A small one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Got the fire going.
Pancakes.
Yeah. Oh, this is perfect. Pancakes, bacon,
Yeah.
all that. You can cook it perfect. You have the drip pan right here, of course, and it hooks up to the propane on board.
Okay, yeah.
So that is your hose.
And
the
that
quick
hose came
connect.
with it, and that's the one you're using. Okay. Yeah,
Quick
nice.
connect.
Oh, quick connect. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, because we always liked one with like an outdoor kitchen, but we wanted something smaller.
Yeah.
So that this kind of
Definitely. Yeah. This is
all
perfect.
that.
Yeah. Because most of the time when I'm camping, I'm outside. I'm
Yeah.
never inside, only to go to sleep. That's why you go camping. Your furnace.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put the
Yeah, but the
Screens on those.
Definitely, like
Yeah.
they'll like that more than they like the other ones.
Okay.
It's just because inside you got a coil that goes in there like this, and they love building nests in there.
yeah.
So you know, I suggest even after you use it and everything, if you could get a hose and just blow it out because the soot. If you change elevations, especially if you go higher, it'll start getting dark. So you just blow it out.
The air hose.
Yeah, the air
hose. Okay.
Any questions?
Okay. No, can you you're gonna do that next?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
The
This is your hot water heater.
I've had to mess with that a few times. That
Oh.
rod, putting it in and out.
Yep, this is your anode rod. So this will actually, see, it's already just the water I put in there, got that calcium, and it'll go down to the bare wire that's in there.
Yeah.
About halfway, change it out.
Okay. Ours always did right here.
Oh yeah, you could go as far as you want.
I mean, it just right. No, I mean that's where it ran out. Was just the top. The rest of it stayed solid, but it just right there was where it went out, and I don't know
Okay.
what it was.
Hey, that's
Maybe that was a low point, or I don't know.
Yeah, it probably wasn't.
Yeah,
level enough or
yeah.
something. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
it wasn't. So if you have hookups and everything, like
Yeah.
full water, full power, everything, there's a switch down here. If you see,
Oh yeah, I
that's
see
for
it.
your heating element.
Uh-huh.
Now inside you got switches for the LP and the electric. That has to be on for your electric
Oh, okay.
part to work. Yeah,
So
that's
right
just
now
the
it's
safety
off.
thing. So if you fill it up, you could turn it on, leave it on all the time.
Okay.
If it's pressure.
Just have it off if there's no water in
Right.
there. Okay.
It's only for winterization.
Okay. And then what's the rule of thumb for you went camping one week, you're going to go next week? You leave the water in it that week and
You can for
Okay.
a week. If it goes past a couple weeks, you know,
Yeah.
you definitely want to drain it out.
Okay. Because I've had in the heat, it builds up pressure, and when I did take it off, it blew water out. I mean, it's like I probably should have had that out.
The
earlier.
best way to do that is get this relief valve.
Yeah. Okay.
Open it.
Okay.
It'll come out, but as you're doing it, it won't blow.
Oh, okay. So straight out is the relief. Okay. Okay.
Then it takes the pressure.
That's what I didn't do before. Is I didn't realize that. I think that was the keep your daydreams tip that they did.
Watch your
Let some
head,
pressure
too.
out. Yeah. Thanks.
I think I'm short enough. So this is actually your override wrench for your stabilizing jacket. But if you
Okay.
get a drill and get the 3/4 something, so much easier.
Yeah.
Especially if it's going to be just you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here you got some bag of goodies here.
There. Oh, well, isn't that
Yep.
fancy?
Oh yeah, Forest River.
Yeah.
They have to put that in there. And then you got all your stuff for inside.
Okay.
Your paper towel rack, all that stuff. So when you do, if you do decide to get a battery,
They even gave those. All
got them
right.
already made up.
All right.
Your filter, I suggest you put this in after you winterize it. Go a couple times cycling through a
Okay.
couple times before you put this on.
Okay.
Did you get the antifreeze in here? It's done.
Yeah. That's the one that's over there in that.
Correct.
Okay.
And it only fits in there 1 week.
Okay. All right.
Any questions right here?
No.
There's
the solar, yeah.
It is solar panel hooked up right here. So you could buy the ones that are either inside or anywhere you want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
And it just hooks up and it charges the battery.
Okay.
I think your son would give up one of his, do you?
No, we'll have to buy our own.
And you could also, in the future, I mean, if you're going to keep this for a while, you could even have one installed
Right.
on top of your solar roof.
Okay.
So, any questions?
Nope. Is that it for the outside?
Outside is
Okay.
it
Yes.
should be able to take.
Yeah, I do have the brake
Our
controller.
other one, it was an old 2009 Salem sled.
Heavy. Yeah, there. One thing
So
different.
we pulled it a few years with that.
Right. Breaker panel, your fuses and everything. So you got your main reefer, refrigerator, microwave, AC, converter, and water heater. So all these are all marked, even also the 12 volt. So some of these, like the AC, will need something for the 12 volt to make it work anyway, so that's what it does. Converter converts your 110 power over to 12 volt. And if you get an inverter, it does a 12 volt to 110. So it's just backwards. But this also is the deal that charges your batteries if you're plugged in. So you got 40 amps, 30, and all 15s.
Okay.
And my suggestion, always keep some.
Keep some spares of those.
You never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Extinguisher always by the door.
Okay.
I always have them by the door. And it's up to date. Of course, it's brand new. It should be. So, nice big closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Cool.
Probably take the drawers out and hang stuff in there.
Oh yeah, here's your thermostat. Okay, I usually leave mine at 70 around there, and you'll be able to play with it, like, because these things either retain heat or lose it real quick.
Right.
You know, and you probably know as well as I do. So you got the heat. I leave it on either auto. I always leave it on auto. So when it reaches that temperature, it shuts off.
Is it hard to switch that out to digital or something?
No, no,
Okay.
you could switch it out. It comes in and you could just wire it out.
Yeah.
It'll tell you how to do it. Yeah, it's really easy. Cool.
All right.
Any questions? We'll just start this way and
Yep.
we'll work our
All right.
way south that way. So here's all your control panel here. So here's your water pump. So if you use your water tank, you're actually going to use the water pump. So you just turn it on and you're ready to go.
It is, yep.
Got to prime it up. Once you prime it up, it'll stop on its own. Got your water heater. That's just your gas. And your water heater electric. So in order for to get the electric to work, you got to have that switch on.
Oh, that switch. Okay.
So my suggestion, when you de-winterize it, you put everything in there and then you put your anoid rod in and pressure up the tank, turn on that switch, leave it on. You take the water out, shut it off. Yeah.
Okay.
Just try to make it a habit.
Yeah.
Then you have to have these switches on to work. So water heater, electric, is good for washing dishes. I mean, you could probably get one good shower out of it, maybe a little bit more, but it depends how you do your shower too.
Right.
So the heat, the gas will heat it up faster than the electric.
The recovery time is so much faster. Like the electric.
Are you able to do both at the same time? Okay.
You could turn both of them on, and the propane will just overpower it.
Okay. So really going to help a lot. Okay.
Yeah. What the water heater electric will do, 30 to 45 minute recovery time on a 6-gallon tank.
Oh, yeah.
On a propane, will actually about 15 minutes.
Okay. The heater, tank heaters, is it all of them, or is that?
It's on all of them.
Okay.
It's all on both the both the gray and also the black, and then your fresh tank.
Okay, great.
As well. You just turn it on when you have power. This runs at 12 volt.
Okay. So it can run off batteries.
Yeah, run off batteries.
Okay.
But it will drain your batteries.
Yeah, it's just basically putting out lots of amps just to.
Yes, it does. So this has your indicator light for your battery life.
Yeah. Okay.
You got your fresh tank shunt. Doesn't have anything black, gray, and gray too.
Okay. Yeah, we've never had one for battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should all have them, but most of them don't.
Yeah, ours was a little older, but yeah.
Your interior lights, we'll do all these right here. Porch light is the little amber light outside.
Okay.
Then your awning lights is that strip that's underneath the awning.
Okay.
Yeah. So slide in. This one is your main one. This one's your second one, is your other one over here. So we'll do that in a little bit.
She had fun with those.
Oh, you did? You really had fun with it. So your awning just extended out and everything. So we can't really go out too far or else I'd show you.
Yeah.
But when you do, you could actually kind of move the arms in down and kind of angle it down.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, it'll just come right in. Now, if there's wind with it, you definitely want to bring it in.
Right.
But if it's just raining, just have it out and it can still be out there.
Yeah.
Any questions there?
No.
Okay.
The Wi-Fi thing.
The Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, the Wi-Fi Ranger. Okay, it's just a booster. That's all it is.
Right.
So you grab the signal and you could actually amplify it for you to use it.
Okay.
So if you're at a campground they have Wi-Fi, but you're far away from it,
Right.
you can grab it and it'll
Yeah.
be the same signal.
Yeah. Okay. And then so all the paperwork on the connection method is part of the material
Correct.
stuff here. So
Yeah.
it'll be unique to this vehicle.
Just unique.
Yeah.
It's right up on the top, and that's it.
Okay.
So, and you just turn it on, and it's ready to go.
Okay.
So moving on to this. Now, you have the controller here, does your TV and it does your fire.
Oh, nice.
So, but the bad thing, the bad thing about it when you have this on, sometimes because the frequencies are close to the same, you go ahead and change your channel, it shuts it off and on.
No.
So, yeah, it's kind of weird. Sometimes you could just use the manual one.
Oh, there's the manual.
There's manual
Oh,
ones.
yeah, right
Okay.
there. So you can just do it yourself. Yeah.
And this puts out some pretty good
Oh, yeah,
heat.
that does. Yeah.
This thing will
yeah,
heat
that's
up this whole entire place. Like this.
Yeah. Nice.
So if it's really ambient temperature outside and you have that on, you'll probably have to know your propane.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You could change your settings and all that, your lights,
Oh, the colors.
to make it look kind of cool.
Well,
I
looky
guess.
there. Oh, and then it tells you the temperature.
Yeah, it tells you the temperature, and you can set your temperature up all the way up to 100.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't think you want 100.
No.
If it's that hot, you definitely don't want it. You got your power here. You see back here as well. See, this pulls out. But right here, it's kind of hard because of the metal building. It's kind of hard to get a good signal.
Yep.
So if you come on this side, you'll see here. See, it has TV and auxiliary satellite. This is actually cable. That's your cable outlet.
Okay.
Okay, that's your cable and antenna. And this one
TV
just,
is the antenna on top. Okay.
and this one's your satellite.
And then satellite's down there as well. Okay.
If you ever get satellite.
Right. Okay. Or had just some other input you wanted to use.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's on an HDMI, so it runs to this. So this is also. See, if you don't hear any sound, right?
Right.
So you gotta turn this on,
Okay.
and you gotta. It's on Bluetooth link because I was actually listening to the radio. So, I have to make sure everything works.
That's
so.
right.
TV audio too.
Okay.
Runs the TV.
All right.
Probably not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Restraining order against
Yeah.
And you could do. This is a sound bar.
Oh, the sound bar. Okay. Oh, and then the bedroom.
Nice.
And that's outside.
Okay.
So if you have a little USB connector or something you could put on a TV and whatever, and it'll run the sound out there.
Okay.
And also here too, because you got the USB here and also an
Yeah.
auxiliary and everything.
So we put the Fire Stick and Chromecast right there.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Are there any available ones on the back of the TV or?
Yeah, well, yeah, there's some back here. There's the HDMI here. You got another port here,
Okay.
and I believe another one down here.
Okay. And you would choose that input where? The TV itself would be where you choose the input.
Correct.
You need to be outside.
This is just in case it rains.
That's right.
Or it's too hot
So-
to be
So
outside.
you go here, see how it's still kind of wiggly? Just grab it from both top and bottom, and it shows right in the little piece that's
Oh, okay.
in there.
All right.
There's a little piece that goes and shows in there.
Okay, all right.
And
Keeps it still.
Keeps it
Okay.
pretty sturdy.
All right.
radio, of course, it's not only just radio and everything, it's your DVD player. So it,
Okay,
it
it's
runs
DVD.
the DVD.
Okay.
Yep.
When it's raining.
It's, yes, just in case. Or at nighttime, when
Yeah.
by then you're ready. Okay. So you just hold this, and it says standby, it shuts it right off.
Okay.
And it also has a remote too as well.
Okay. All right, we're up to two.
Two
The
remotes.
remote.
Uh-oh. Any questions right there?
I don't think
So you got your furnace here. You have your deal. Some drawers there.
Drawers,
That's pretty nice storage in this thing. This is your vent for your furnace here.
Okay.
And that's just the vents that come out.
Is that the intake?
That's
or-
the intake.
Intake, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Moving on to here. Your stove. You've got a knife rack here.
Oh, that's what
So
that is.
yeah, that's what that's for.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Because there's not really too much counter space,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but at least you get to still put your knife.
That's why I'm so glad they
Make it smooth.
People did, it came out like that. Yeah. So you just turn this on.
Ooh, there you go.
This is your igniter here, and it's for your stove as well. And to do your stove, you could do it just standing up. You see, if you look through this, you know, right there, you can see the striker. So you hold this down. See it sparking down there? If you look against right here,
Yeah.
you can see it sparking.
Oh, the reflection.
Yeah, the reflection.
It's sparking.
There you go.
Oh,
See it?
and there it goes. Yep.
Just hold it on for a little bit. Turn it up.
That's nice. You don't have to bend down.
Seriously.
I mean, you can
Yeah,
bend
sure,
down if
you
you
could
want
choose to.
But see,
Oh my gosh, that other one we had to get on our hands and knees and stick a lighter in there. It's like, oh my
I mean,
god.
eventually these
That's what
these
they
things
told-
do wear out.
Yeah.
They do, and you have to do that. But see, this stops doing that.
Mhm.
It's unscrewed.
Okay.
It's a battery.
It's a battery. Okay.
Battery.
Is it AAA
nice
or
to
Triple A.
know.
AAA?
Okay.
So not everybody shows you that.
Oh. Awesome. Cool.
Awesome. So I had that drawer out for a reason.
I figured
That,
you did.
that's the back side of your hot water heater.
Okay.
Your bypass valves are back there.
Okay.
They're really hard to see,
Mhm.
but if you stick your hands back there, you'll be able to see them. They're right to the right
Oh, okay.
here. You'll see the red line.
Yeah.
There's one.
Oh,
on
I
the
see
red
the line, yeah.
There'll be one on the blue line as well.
Okay.
So going with the line is bypassed. So when you get ready to, after you de-winterize, you run all your fluid through and everything. After you're ready to run it into a hot water heater, you flip those over and it'll pressure up.
Okay. All right.
That's why I had this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can show you.
I figured you had a reason.
So when you are cooking here, you could use one or two things. You could open that fan in the refrigerator, I mean the bathroom, and suck it out. There's also this.
One there too.
Oh yeah, that goes up. Yeah.
It goes on the outside. Your microwave here.
We had trouble with the other one, the other unit, where every time it would not. You had to do that twice.
Yeah, they all
They all do that.
All do that, except for the ones that are in the bigger units.
Yeah.
They have the handle.
Okay.
That you pull out.
So it's like.
All these ones that are like this.
Okay.
It's the way that that's designed. The Magic Chef's supposed to be good. You know, they are good. They
Yeah.
are good units. It's just the way that these come open.
Right.
It's kind of awkward.
Now they've put it in a hole that's bigger. Is that because you can easily upgrade to a larger one?
You can do that, but that's actually the plate that's attached to here.
Oh, okay.
So it's attached. So the hole's actually about
The hole's not any bigger. Okay. Okay.
It's not, but you can open it more. You can cut it down.
Yeah, okay.
Open it up again.
I thought maybe it was just as easy as that's just the holder for. But okay.
Yeah, that's just the holder. For
Okay. Good.
it. And on this side is just more storage here.
And the plug-in for the microwave is
It's behind here.
okay.
Yeah, it's in.
So there's no like when you're not when it's going to draw too much juice, you just remember not to use it. There's no off on for
There's
it.
no off on.
Okay.
It's just not drawing power right now.
Just for the light.
Just for the light and that's all.
Okay.
So, and if you did want to shut that off, you could go down to your breaker.
Oh, turn off on the. It's got its own on the
It
breaker.
has its own breaker.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Any questions so far? That's your all your stuff here. Of course, that's your other drawer. You get all your manuals in here.
Oh boy.
All your
Good reading, right?
good
Rainy
reading.
days.
Yes. This is for your outlet out there.
Okay.
Any questions in here so far?
I don't think so.
Just right here. We'll move on. But
Yeah.
And you probably noticed that this door was off. Okay, so on the top part, there's a little insert that goes in, and they screw it in and it attaches to up here.
Okay.
They put screws in about that far.
Oh yeah.
So I had to re-glue it and put more screws in it
Okay.
that were that long.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, that's the other one that was the twin to this one. It was on the bed too.
correct.
Yeah.
They're notorious for
Yeah.
that, but we always get them and do them right.
So now.
this is a magnet here.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
So now you're not expecting it to
It won't come off.
come off
I
now.
can tell you it will not come off. I put screws in about that. And then I also glued it too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, right.
it's nice. Your smoke detector here.
Yeah.
I always make sure it works. It goes off when we first do the heater.
Yeah.
It like burns off all the excess oils
Oh,
because
right.
it's new.
Yeah.
And it sets this off bad. But that's how we know it works.
Yeah. So is that one both battery and powered,
This
or
one's just battery.
just battery? Okay.
The one down here,
The carbon.
right here,
Yeah.
that's for your propane or gas. That is hooked up straight to your battery.
Okay.
Yeah. That will draw current because there's no bypass to it at all
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Okay.
So it will draw your battery.
Right.
If you do store it and you have it in a nice storage, you can hit that disconnect and you can keep your battery on board and it'll
Okay.
keep that going.
Right. All right.
But if you're going to take it out, it's okay. Back here. So, this is for your slide room, so we'll talk about that in a minute. I never use it unless necessary.
Oh.
So, but I'll tell you the reason
Right.
why. Your drawer here.
Just a random drawer.
Yeah, just a random drawer in the wall.
Yeah.
No, they try to get more
You
drawer
sure?
space.
Yeah,
but
that's nice.
a lot of people complain a lot that they didn't have drawer space.
Well, and that's why we went with this one because the
Because the wardrobe
the
slides
one
out.
that we really liked, there was no like clothes space. You just had two of those. That
Two
was
there,
it.
and that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm like,
I totally understand.
so
Totally understand. Here's if you ever want to take your TV.
TV. Okay.
Here's the stands for it.
Okay.
The screws are in the drawer.
Okay.
In the package. With
All right.
it, so. More drawers here.
Now, is it accurate? There's no plug-in on that
on
side.
this side.
On this side, I did not see a plug-in back here.
Isn't that weird?
And there's
Most
only
of
one
them-
there.
There's the this has got the plug-in, the 9 and the
That's
car
an
one,
oversight, isn't it?
and 2 USBs on this side.
It's because there's a drawer there.
So we could solve it by going under the bed or something.
You can go under the bed. You can make put a 12-volt one back here somewhere. I mean, you could even make it on the bottom part of this.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know, you could get it hooked up if you found. You could run one from there to here, and just hook it up down right here. Put
Yeah.
a plate on there.
Okay.
Yeah, because usually most of them have them
On both sides. Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
So,
The,
but I don't
the
think
mini
there
lights.
was.
There's some that are on both sides,
Right.
and if there's no drawer here, you'll have one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if there's a drawer there, you won't have it. So.
All right. We can solve it.
Yeah, we like the drawer.
And this is the heated mattress too. That plug-in right there will plug in on the front part of this. See this deal here?
Okay,
It'll
yeah.
plug in there, but now take this off before you.
Yeah.
So
Good idea.
I under here there's a little hole I ran it through just to test
Oh,
it. But
yeah.
that's why I left your pillows like that so I could show you.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome.
I keep that box too because I'll put your grill in that.
Oh, yeah.
12 volt, everything's in here. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I'm using.
Go back over.
I usually not used to get recorded,
Yeah.
but that's okay. This is your light, so it's your. Yeah, this is everything. And you know how it goes on your grill outside? You don't have to use it there. You could put these bumpers on and you could set it like on a table. or
Table.
something.
Good. All right.
Yeah. That's why we give you those too.
All right.
This is yours. I'll just keep that in here with it for now.
All right.
And you
Yeah. On question on this TV mount, where do they? How would they expect the actual TV to be mounted?
So you can't really mount it anywhere here
Okay.
because you have to mount it up here because it's harder.
So it's just
all
beside.
vacuum
Okay.
bonded.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because they usually have a sticker right here, and it probably fell off because it was cold.
Right. Okay.
But it's around in this area.
So that's the size of the TV you can put right there.
You
Okay.
could put
And you can put it on a
24 inch.
swing.
Yeah, put it
and-
on a swing one.
Yeah.
It'll just come out. You can move it
Okay.
anywhere. And that's hooked up directly to your antenna as well.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
oh yeah, no problem. We'll go this way.
That's light switch. Yeah, you showed me that. Okay.
This is for the bedroom.
Okay.
So that handle, if you don't mind grabbing it, right behind you.
Okay.
And we'll come this way. Thank you, sir. So now your refrigerator. Oh, one thing is, here's your package you get.
Oh, okay.
It has some toilet paper or something like that.
Right.
It's a starter kit.
Everybody needs a bucket anyway.
Oh yeah, and you can take the bucket. And you can do whatever you
Yes.
want, you know. Here's your refrigerator, on and off here. If you see there, it goes to auto. Leave it on auto. The reason why is because you go to unhook it from electric, it automatically switches over to propane.
Okay.
And as long as you have a propane bottle open and it's full,
Right.
this will always be cold. Always.
Mhm.
So
Leave it on auto.
yeah, if you just do it like that, it's just doing propane.
Okay.
So if you're gonna go to a park where it has electric, it'll automatically kick over to electric. You won't use your propane. So and it's a good thing to always have that. 'Cause- and this is on.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice and cool.
So when you shut it like that, see how it kind of sucks it in?
Uh-huh.
Just give it an extra little push.
Yeah.
Just to seal up the seal. And then one other thing I want to do, I do want to show you. See this right here? Because it's not all the way cold.
Mm-hmm.
See this little piece right here?
Oh, yeah.
If you put it a finger length from the top of the fin,
Okay.
that will freeze up
Oh,
here.
okay.
But the higher you do it, the more it'll do it.
Okay.
You can put a half gallon.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Half gallon of milk.
So that's the 8 cubic foot fridge, right? Okay.
Yes. So now going to the slide. So when you come in, bring it all the way in. It comes in all the way here. And say you're kind of scared that it'll come open. That's what this comes in handy.
Okay.
But when you put it up against there, and then you put it up against the fascia on the back side,
Right.
make sure to flip this tag over to hang over this.
So you know
like
it.
that, so you know it's there.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
say you put there and you go, oh man, I need to open this up. There goes your wall.
Mm.
It'll destroy your wall. It
Okay.
will. So
Okay.
this, I tell everybody, use this just in case. Like say something did happen to the gears or something, and you were able to get it in, but it will just slides right out. Put this up.
Then use that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell people if you don't need to use it, don't use it.
No.
Don't use it. So I mainly tell everybody keep it under your bed.
Oh, we haven't looked
This
under
comes
there.
up. This comes up right here. Has some storage here.
That's right,
Also
those-
has the drawers down here.
Drawers, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd missed that in the
That's
video.
why I wait to tell you
Yep.
because I know it's
Put it
there.
away. Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. That's what I like. They that's new that they put that there.
Uh-huh.
It's got double. And I like it because most of those, when you open up the bed, then it goes to your...
To your compartments. Yeah. No, because it actually closes it off for the actual heat.
Mm-hmm. It helps.
Cold.
Yeah.
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 So you guys are not going to use this anytime soon? Okay. I'll just shut
Yeah.
Shut that off.
I'll shut it off while we're in here.
Yeah.
So here's some more stuff for you. So if you want, go ahead and sit on the chairs.
Woohoo!
They are heated and they are
So
vibration
we
as
can
well.
go in the winter, man.
Yeah. Your controls.
Now,
Oh, there's a
since
light.
this doesn't have a table, you got
Okay.
your little tables here.
Oh, it's got massage. That's what that green button is.
There's the massage.
She's like, yes. So you got not only that part, you got also your cup holders on this side, so you can have your one drink on this side and one drink on the other side.
Friday night.
And in there you got USB,
Got one
and you
for
also
the
got a 110 as well.
Yeah, nice.
Pretty good. And
Put all
this
your
thing
remotes
does
in there.
it does recline.
Okay, where's the...
Right on the side here, you'll see a little lever right here. You pull it and it comes right up.
There we go. Okay.
It's like,
Only for
okay.
when it's raining.
But you want to be comfortable when it's raining, right?
Right.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they're
That
awesome. And that only runs if you're plugged in.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have to have 110 power
Yes.
for that to work.
Okay.
There's 3 different settings on the heat.
Okay, I was gonna...
And there's 3 different settings on the
Oh, no,
vibration
because
as
the
well.
light gets...
Yeah, it gets dimmer and dimmer.
Right.
Yep. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
This is a nice camper. I love this camper. Here's your
Yeah.
sliding door here. It just comes. And it's just on a track, just like that one. That's your magnet.
Yeah, the other one didn't line up, so I wanted to see if this one
Oh, yeah.
Now, why does it go to that versus the hole?
Because it's not long enough.
Okay.
That's why.
Then that's exactly the same way the other one was.
Yeah.
It went to that top thing, not inside the little hole for some reason. Does it actually work as a magnet?
I had to put a little pressure on it just to open it. So yeah, after use.
Okay.
So you know how when you winterize it and you get antifreeze on the floor?
Oh yeah.
And over the winter time it stains. Okay. You know how to get that off? Use the same stuff that it stained with.
Really?
The antifreeze.
It'll-
Just spill some antifreeze and wipe it up and it comes right up.
Whoa.
Yeah. You try to use Dawn or any
Yeah.
kind of cleaner, it won't work.
Won't work. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What
what
it
we
does is it takes the hot water and throws it into the tank, the fresh tank. Now, a lot of people just take the end of this and shut it off while they're taking a shower.
Right.
Yeah.
That way it keeps the water fresh, and then you just turn it on.
Right.
The shower miser is supposed to run it through and keep it going, but it works. In my opinion, I think this works more better. So
Okay.
So if you do both, then you're.
if you do both, yeah, you should be good.
So it's putting the, like when you first start, it's putting the cold or semi-warm water into the fresh, and once you realize that it's warm, then you switch it so you have the hot.
Right.
But then after that, use the one on the end of the spigot.
It's kind of awkward.
Okay.
A lot of people gave us some reviews about those, and they kind of don't like it. But then there's people that do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's
Okay.
always. Here's your. Always make sure this is your travel mode.
Okay.
If you don't put that on, this will
Yeah.
come off and break
Yeah.
because it is glass.
I've seen some videos where these roll on the floor in glass pieces.
That's why.
Yeah.
Here's your toilet, and they all should be the same. You got your flusher here.
Yeah.
You go halfway down, fills up the bowl, all the way down,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
flushes.
Okay.
And that door compartment right there, that's actually for the P trap under their access.
Okay.
So, all right. Yep. Here's your lights here. And this actually opens. You can actually wipe during the summertime. You can keep this open all year round if you wanted to. Because it has the vent. So even when it snows and you get 2 feet of snow on there, it won't come in. It's supposed to not come in.
So then that's the
Off and on.
what's the name of this one? The
This is a fantastic.
Fantastic Fan. Okay.
So you just hit it. It has 4 different settings.
Okay.
It's quiet.
Wow.
It's kind of on its low.
Now it's starting to hear.
That moves the air.
Yeah.
If you open up one of the windows over there, you'll feel it.
Just nice.
This runs off 12 volts, so if you don't have power, you can run this. But always remember that for the battery that you have, is that one particular, the one that you have is 80 amp hours.
Okay.
So you got to figure when this runs and a couple other things, you're like 8 amp hours per hour. So you're looking about 10 hours of running
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
This right here is about 3 to 4 amps every time it
Okay.
runs.
Right.
All the time.
Yeah.
So this is the one thing that will deplete you pretty quick.
Yeah.
Now, if you have double, it just
Sure.
increases it. Or if you get 6 volts. 6 volts are so much more.
Yeah.
So you get 160 on 2 of those. On 6 volts, almost 500 amp hours.
Oh, okay. All right.
They cost more.
Yeah.
They're better.
Well, and
Especially if you're
everybody that's
dry
gone solar
skin.
is doing the lithium ion, but again, you got the keeping them warm to consider.
Yeah, you got to definitely take those inside
Yeah.
all the time,
Yeah.
or else they will bust.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything's here. This is the back side of your access panel to your
Oh, to that outside.
outside shower here.
Okay.
It's just the
Just kind
access.
of a. Okay.
More doors. Awesome.
All right.